Hi, are you someone who's looking to boost your happiness as part of your self-development in 2024? If that's you, then do please stay tuned, because I, Dolly Malik, would like to share with you 4 quick suggestions, further to the first 3 that I gave in part 1, around things that could help in your self-development journey that could also boost your happiness along the way. So moving on to suggestion number 4, as mentioned, the first 3 suggestions are in part 1 of the video, which I shall pop in the link below. Moving on to suggestion number 4, it's really around if you're someone who's working from home and you have the option to be working outdoors somewhere within your area or within your actual residence, then I would highly suggest that that's a great thing to do. Just having a change in location, either throughout the day or if you're doing things on alternate days, etc. Breathing in fresh air, just hearing nature around you, just sometimes looking up and soaking in the sound of birds tweeting, or the fragrance of flowers, etc. It can really make such a difference in terms of your happiness levels. It can really spark your creativity, and as well as that, it can actually even calm down your emotions or your stress levels if you're working on something that's really quite focused and quite powerful at that point in time, quite pressurized. So that's a great way to possibly just change things up that can help boost your happiness. Moving on to suggestion number 5, and that is to create what I call like a weekly bucket list, or a daily and a weekly bucket list. I know bucket list is something we kind of think of more in terms of long term of things that we want to do before we pass away from this earth, but creating like a daily and a weekly bucket list is almost giving yourself little rewards and treats along the way that should hopefully make you happy. Now this could be something in terms of on a daily basis, it could be something like just going to visit a friend who lives close by, or just going for a coffee with them just to take some time out and just recharge, get away from work or whatever else is going on in your life during that day, and just completely unwinding and just having some fun time. And then in terms of a weekly item on your bucket list, it could be something more, for example, that requires a bit more planning. So a day trip out somewhere, maybe down to a beach or to a stately home, etc. So that's something that is always good to keep as a goal that you'd want to have, that could help also boost your happiness, and in the same process it can also help boost your self-development as well. Moving on to suggestion number 6, and suggestion number 6 is around having a cheerleader that can help keep you accountable on your self-development journey, and you ultimately do the same for the other person. So for example, for me, I help to be a cheerleader or a buddy for a friend of mine in helping them to establish their new business. So I kind of share some of the business knowledge and advice that I have from my corporate life, and equally they help to be my buddy when it comes to developing me in terms of better self-care. So it's good to have someone there for you that can help so that you can be accountable, vice versa, and having that cheerleader by your side can definitely boost your happiness, not to mention even boosting your self-worth in the process. Then that leads me on finally to suggestion number 7, and that is to journal daily and keep your journal by your bedside. I journal daily, but I have noticed that sometimes when I end up putting my journal away in a drawer or in a cupboard, it's out of sight, out of mind, and then I sometimes do forget. And the importance of journaling is that you can actually write down your emotions of how your day has gone. So it's always good because it's kind of almost like a scale of judging your happiness levels, writing what has made you happy during the day, what's made you not so happy. That can then help in terms of all the other suggestions that I've given on the happiness side. So say for example, if you're just getting so frustrated working from home amongst 4 walls maybe, and you've journaled around that earlier on in the week, maybe that suggestion about working just outside in your garden if you have one, or if you don't, even just going for like a 5 or 10 minute break and having a walk around your neighbourhood could really make a difference. So that really is the power of journaling as well. I really do hope you have enjoyed the suggestions that I have made here. Do please share in the comment section below if you're already undertaking some of these, if you have any suggestions you'd like to share with the community as well, and do please share also with other people that you feel are in need of such content. If you feel inclined to, I'd greatly appreciate for you to subscribe, and do please like. Thank you so much for your time.